Welcome back, everybody. Time for our Just the News Weekly Health Update. I love this topic. And today we have a forgotten prescription we're going to tell you about. Yeah, that's right. Pay attention to this one. This is one you forgot about. Once you start doing it, you're actually going to be a little bit healthier. Joining us now, our good friends at Native Path and the co-founder and chief culture officer there, Dr. Chad Walding. Doctor, welcome back.
Hey, John, thank you so much. It's good to be here.
I love this topic because I have noticed it myself as I've gotten healthier the last couple of years. The more I move, the better I feel and the healthier I've become. We kind of forget about the fact that we became so sedentary, but movement is sort of a magic bullet, isn't it?
It is, we have this saying in the physical therapy world that motion is lotion. It's like greasing the groove. It's like putting oil in your joints, right?
Yeah.
You're so right. And to really understand why movement's so important, we have to understand why stagnation and sitting is such a big problem. In our modern world, it's different than the way our great grandparents used to live. They were outside most of the time doing manual labor. And now, of course, we have these phones and these screens, and we can just sit here and work from home and not go anywhere. And now we're in a situation where 90% of all our activities are done sitting still in a chair, not moving, right? And we have to discuss the changes that does in your body. For instance, there's an enzyme called lipoprotein lipase. It's responsible for clearing your bloodstream of fat. And when we sit for long periods of time, we reduce the production of that enzyme by 90%.
Wow.
And that's going to lead to our risk for heart disease. It increases our risk for heart disease by 2 to 3 times. It increases our risk for diabetes and increases our risk for obesity. It also changes our emotional states. It messes up our posture. There's incredible studies that have been done when we sit for long periods of time with this kind of rounded shoulder, C-shaped spine, forward head, that we get when we sit for long periods of time. It changes the way we see ourselves. It changes the way others see us. So we want to get our posture up and we want to start moving, right? Moving. And one of the most simple things we can do, it's free to everybody as long as they can do it, is go outside for a walk and breathe some fresh air and get some clean, good, healthy vitamin D from the sun. And we can notice the changes that it makes in our body. But moving is so incredibly important.
Oh yeah, parents and grandparents, listen to this. So when I was a kid, the second I got home from school, my brother and I would go outside and we would play until it was dark outside, basketball, baseball, football, whatever we could. We hardly ever wanted to come in. We were bummed on a rainy day. Today, kids come home from school and they jump on and they play that video game for 6, 7 hours. That dynamic has to be broken. What are some good pieces of advice you have for moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas to break that paradigm?
Well, the kids are going to have to start playing, and the video games are so addictive and they're so wonderful. An easy thing I would suggest is wait till the sun goes down to start playing the video games, and even be careful with that because the screens will really confuse the body. But come up with ideas and games. Buy a bicycle, go to the park, go for a hike, do things, right? Kids are getting sicker and they're getting more depressed at an early age. They're not actually making social connections. Play is so important for our brain and the development of a little child as they're growing up. So we've got to get outside. We want to get back to playing sports and crawling and pushing and doing all the things that these little children are designed to do rather than just stay stuck in front of screens forever.
Talk a little bit about once you get moving again, how college, in particular for those of us who are in their 50s now, how it can be a boost for how you feel and how you stay motivated.
Earlier we mentioned our ancestors and how much they moved relative to us. They also ate differently than us, and they ate whole, real, nutritious food that was rich in protein and it was rich in collagen, right? They would take the bones of an animal, they would put it in a big pot of water and make soups and broths, and they would get collagen in a natural part of their diet. In our modern world, because we're bombarded with refined and processed foods, we are not getting near enough protein, and within that, we're not getting near enough collagen. And collagen is so important. It's what makes up our tendons, our ligaments, even our bones, even the things we look at when we look at each other, our hair, our skin, our nails, it's all made up of collagen. And we produce collagen naturally inside of our body, but that natural production begins to decline around the age of 20. When we're in our 50s, we're making half as much as we did in our 20s. So it's really important to get enough collagen in our diet, especially as we age, so we maintain functional independence and are able to move around, right? So at Native Path, what we do is we make supplements that help fill in the gaps of what's missing in the modern diet. And really, collagen is the number one thing. It's so easy to use. It's a white, odorless powder. You can put it in your coffees, you can put it in your teas. The important thing is to use it on a consistent basis and make sure you're getting a good quality collagen, which is something we value at Native Path, is the purity in our products. So everything is the highest quality. It's third-party tested for mold and fungus and all these things that don't need to be in there. It's type 1 and type 3 collagen from bovine hide. These are cows that are eating grass and never fed hormones or antibiotics. They're healthy cows, which helps deliver a healthy product for you so you get the best results.
Yeah, I also noticed that gut health is improved, and I guess that's something I didn't think collagen dealt with. You think of the bones and the hair and the nails, but it also improves your gut, right?
Exactly. The gut lining itself, just like it makes up the bones, the tendons, and ligaments,
Yeah.
the gut lining is made up of collagen. And when you improve the gut lining, you improve your ability to eliminate toxins, and you also improve your ability to absorb the vitamins and minerals from the food you eat. So it's a huge game changer in your overall health when you improve your gut health with collagen.
All right, so it's simple. The secret prescription: get moving and then get Native Path. Those two things, you're going to be on your way. Dr. Chad Walding, always a great honor to have you on. I look forward to this segment every week. Such a great conversation. All right, folks, if you want to get Native Path, it's real simple. We made it really simple. You go to getnativepath.com/justnews. Getnativepath.com/justnews. You'll get a special bundle deal at a fraction of the retail price plus free shipping. And keep in mind, there's over 4 million jars of this have been sold, thousands of 5-star reviews with happy customers, and a 365-day money-back guarantee. You don't get that many places anymore. This is your moment to take control of aging before it takes control of you. Go to getnativepath.com/justnews right now. All right, we'll be right back right after these messages.